Yo, 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 what's the dealio, man? Listen, you already know I got a banger for you today, all right? Haven't done a trade of the day, I think in like a week or so. So we're going to do a trade of the day today, all right? I'm going to be talking about how we smacked Uber today for 15%. I like to call these little quick, these are like the base hits, right? You're going to have your 50%, 200% trades, but to keep things flowing, right? You got 10, 15, even 20%, right? 25%, right? Those kind of trades, they keep things moving. So let's say you have, some swings in your account and those accounts, those trades are down right now, right? Let's just say you take a couple trades, you make 15% here, 20% here, right? Maybe on a scalp, couple minutes. Now, if let's say you was down $250 on a swing trade, and then you scalp something real quick, and you just made 180 bucks. Now you only down $70, right? So I like to call these like base hits or like little cash flow trades right here, right? Just to keep things going. So if you're watching this, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel, all right? We got a small account challenge that's gonna be launching very, very, very soon, right? I'm gonna be doing a video every Saturday updating you guys, and I'm gonna let you guys know what trades I'm looking to take in this small account to build this small account, and it's gonna be 52 weeks, all right? So for a year straight, we're gonna be doing a small account challenge, all right? So stay tuned for that, y'all. Okay, so like I said, we hit Uber today, 14.43%. When I got filled out, I think it was like 14.7% or whatever. But yeah, that's 14%. Now, what I'm gonna show you guys is I'm gonna show you guys how I use this, but how I use the strat. Okay, this is through the strat method. And how I was able to take this trade, just so that y'all could understand what's going on. It's very, very, very simple. All right. So remember, right, when you have the strat method, it is a way to read price action, right? That's all it is. Just to keep it simple, it is a way to read price action. Okay. So what I did was I took Uber. It was very simple. It took a couple minutes and we was able to bank on it. All right, so we're gonna go to the charts and I'm gonna break this stuff down for you guys. All right, so check this out. Now, I hope that my screen shares exactly what I'm seeing because technology been messing up lately, right? But let's see what we got. So it's showing Microsoft right now. Let me see. Right. So, all right, cool. So we got Uber right here, right? All right. So let's go to the 30 minute, the 15. All right. Perfect. So we got Uber is on the charts. Now, like I say, this is the strat method right here. Okay. So we got Uber right here. Now, I saw Uber right here, and I said, okay. We came up, right? So the first candle was a 2-up candle, and then we had a failed 2-up candle, so it failed to go higher, right? And then we had this 2 candle right here. So this is a 2-down candle, right? So on this candle right here, this is a 2-down candle, okay? So I'm gonna put 2D. 2-down candle right there, okay? Then what happened was we had a 1 candle. 1 candle, like I say, is consolidation, right? So we had a 1 candle right here, okay? 1 candle equals consolidation. All right? So we got a 2-1, and that sets you up for a 2-1-2. Right? 2-1-2 up. So then Uber opened up right here and then it came down a little bit. Right? And I took my position when it opened above this level right here. I took my position right here. It came down a little bit and then it took off higher. Right? So what I did was I said, okay, It's two up. It's a two up candle currently. So I took my entry right there. All right. I took my entry right there. All right. That is a two up candle. And two up candle. And that was my entry. Right. Two up candle. Okay. Right there. So I took my entry on this candle. It was above right here. All right. And then I simply rolled it up to right here. Right. We had a order block right here. And so I knew we could have rejected around this area, this level right here. And so I ended up getting out about right here. Right. So I took my exit right here. Okay. My exit price. I exit trade. Okay. And then, like I say, it was 14%. All right. That was just off one candle. Now, as you can see, it did reject here. And then it tried to come up again, rejected, came down lower, consolidated right here. And then we got a 3-bar and then 2, and now it's going up, right? But it was simple as that, right? 2, 1, 2. That was a combo that I traded on this one, a 2, 1, 2. When I see a 2, 1, 2, I know what time it is, right? Or when I see a 3, 2, that's another good combo right there. But 2, 1, 2, right? I was able to get a 14% profit in literally less than 10 minutes, y'all. All right, this is trading off the 15-minute time frame. It's very, very, very simple. All right, I don't want to make these things more complicated than they have to be, but I know that this stuff isn't always easy because there are a lot of other factors that you have to play. But we had a 2 down candle, right? Then we had a 1 candle consolidation, 2 up above the previous candle. I take entry, I ride it up to the previous candle high, which could be this one. It broke above it. I stayed in a little bit longer. It came up here, I got out, right? Simple as that. You could play this on any single time frame. It does not matter the time frame that you play it on, but at the end of the day, you can make a lot of money using this strategy right here, right? Very, very, very simple. You can use it on 30-minute, hour time frame, daily time frame. It don't matter, right? When you're trading it off the daily time frame, obviously you may need to be more patient, buy a little bit more time with your contracts. It does depend. I do like trading weeklies, but that's just me, right? So that was the easy way how we hit Uber real quick for 14%. It did not take forever, right? Those candles, that setup took 1, 2, 3, 4. That took an hour to set up, right? So I was in the market, waited for an hour, saw that setup, took it, 15%, right? 14%. So if you put $1,000 in this trade, you would have made $140. If you put $2,000, you would have made $280, right? It's simple as that. So keep all these things in mind when you're trading, right? Let the small wins continue to add up and pile up over time. I always say, don't try to get rich in one trade. And also, you get rich over time, not overnight. All right. So I hope that helps you. I hope that it made sense. All right. If you guys need help, be sure to click the link in the description and book a one-on-one so we could really lock in, or join the Discord and come trade with us. All right. So like I always say, make sure you get up out of your head and go get into this world, because your head is a dangerous place to live. All right. And also remember, the more you study, the less you worry. All right. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to see you guys on tomorrow's video. We got Wisdom Wednesday tomorrow. All right. So be sure to tap in. Stay tuned. Okay. So I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. Stay smooth. Peace.